Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ice9, and we see snowflakes on our Madden mobile screen. The Frozen event has come out, and what can I say? EA really sucks, and I'm going to explain the reasons why. First thing I got to go through, we had a couple guys get a couple of really good pulls today. So let's find these up in the comments. So Frank here from a pro pack, and he barely had any coins. He pulled the legend non-set player for this week, John Randall. So pretty cool. We could take a look at the stats right here. Very awesome. If I pulled him, I do believe I would sell the player right now at this time. I just think that defensive tackle wise, I mean, if you look at the stats too, he's not terribly fast. I mean, he's strong, but that boosts up. The hit power is not great. I'm sure the block shed is good, but I would sell that player right now. But he did pull him, and another one of our guys also pulled him as well. You can see some other guys here. Steeler Pat, Xavier Rhodes, a bunch of us been working on that. Again, I got that. I got Rhodes and sold him. There's just a lot of acceleration boost, and we just got another one, so that was pretty cool. And Albert here pulled a John Randall too, so that's pretty cool. In terms of, for me, I decided today that I was going to pull pro packs, and I pulled 1.5 million pro packs. And there's multi reasons I could do that. First of all, I could get frozen players to use an event. I could get presents, hopefully. And I got 2 presents out of 1.5 million number 12s. And they're out of position. Hopefully they are elites. I think they're elites. If they're golds, that really sucks. They might even be golds. I got to look it up. But yeah, they're. I only pulled 2 of them in 1.5 million. So that's the kind of chances that you're looking at. Possibilities aren't very good at all. So EA being the Grinch that way. And then, let's go in here to these sets. These absolutely obnoxious ultimate free sets. And the reason why I am saying that is because the elite out of position player, which you need 10 of these to do the master set, at least the first part master set, which is out of position Deion Sanders at wide receiver, +2 acceleration, +2 agility, 98 wide receiver, probably best wide receiver in the game right now with 95 speed, but 25 golds go in, basically 250 golds are required to do this. It is completely out of hand. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you look at doing this event by stamina refills, and let's go through the different sets that we have. We have the quick freeze set, and this you put in a snowflake. It's pretty familiar. You get a silver or better ultimate freeze player, which means a silver 90+% of the time for sure, maybe even 95% plus. We have this flurry pack, which requires 10 snowflakes. You can see the different teams here on the snowflakes. I don't think there's any difference which one you throw in. That's not distinct at all. And the flurry pack gives you guaranteed gold. I've done this 4 times, and it was 1 gold and the rest silvers. Never any better. But still, the economics of this are still pretty decent, as far as everything goes. Get the 4 silver players, which almost gives you another gold player. But basically, so out of this, and you get snowflakes through the live event. You could get them through pro packs. But through that live event, you'll get the occasional snowflake. But if you take the snowflakes out of account and you take the 1 silver player that you get per pull when you do the live event, which is a 5 stamina event. I just made P50, which gives me 40 stamina, which means that I can do the event 8 times, which basically gives me 8 silver players. So basically, out of that, for 3 stamina refills, which is about $3 cash, that means I get 4 gold players. That means basically to get an elite player, doing it that way, if you don't get lucky, which it's EA, so, you're not really going to get lucky. If you get the gold player pack, you might get an elite 2% of the time or something like that. So that means it's $18 per elite player, which makes Deion Sanders cost through stamina refills would be $180, almost $200 in this, and also the pack, which is a pretty cool defensive unit they brought out, plus 5 awareness to the defense. Counters everything 8%, no hard counters. Still not my favorite defensive unit on this. The awareness boost is really nice, and those are some good soft counters, so you could really increase your chances really on anything. It's a good basis to build off of, but I still like the hard counters as part of the game plan. I think that's the better way to go. So some of the other defensive units I think will work a little bit better in some ways, but this still is a very balanced and a very good one, and it does definitely increase your chances quite a bit at countering all plays, which is not a bad thing. I just think the hard counters are better myself. Looking at our master play here, I mentioned the 95 speed. Once again, we get an acceleration boost, and it really, we could have used a speed boost, of course. We're always going to complain about that. Agility isn't the best boost either. It's not a terrible one, but it's not a great one. But acceleration is super redundant. We've got acceleration boosters all over the place, and we did not need another one. So I'm even considering waiting on the other Deion Sanders player and just not doing this set at all and just kind of trying to build it up and then just making a choice from there. Because the Deion Sanders card, if it's like this with good speed and really, really good coverage, depending on what the boosts are, it might be a better choice than this. That said, this probably is the best wide receiver in the game just because 95 speed, 97 boosting himself up to 99 acceleration means he's going to be extremely quick, and he jumps pretty well too. 97, he's 6'1", not real strong though, so that and the catch in traffic means he's probably not the ideal jump ball receiver, but he's certainly fast enough to outrun a lot of the defensive backs in this game at this time. So not a bad card, but not a great boost, and it's just very, very expensive to do this. It's going to cost a lot of coins, which you would expect it would. It's a 98 overall player, but you can get acceleration boosts pretty much anywhere, and it's a really good boost to have, but we really need speed boost more, in my opinion. And it with a Deion Sanders card, I think it would have made more sense to do a speed boost. Teams could definitely use speed boost a little bit more. So I think it's not enough card for how expensive it is. So I am going to wait. Hopefully they do have, like on console, they've announced that they're going to do a corner version and not just the out-of-position wide receiver version of Deion Sanders. So we'll hope for that to happen around Christmas time. Now, we got a lot of time to do these sets, so that'll favor the patient. But still, 250 gold players is just a lot. That's basically 2.5 million players. This time I just priced these guys out at the auction house. Let's see if that's still up here. It is. And it seems like they're going pretty regularly now for 10,000 coins. That's a good sign day one of an event like this. And hopefully these guys will continue to drop and become very plentiful. And hopefully EA's drop rates are better than per usual, because otherwise this is just going to be brutal to do these sets. It really, really is. So that's basically it. Let's go into our legends for the week. And we've got a Chad Johnson card. So 94 wide receiver. And if we look at the stats here, still 91 speed, 57 strength, 93 catch isn't bad, but 91 jump. This is a very poor 94 card. I think that the Randy Moss card is actually better than this card. About equal strength, a little bit faster, and jumps better. So in terms of this card here, so it's a higher overall. It'll boost up better. But still, it doesn't look like any of the stats are in the right places. Not even as good as the Randy Moss card. But that's certainly out. So that is basically it. And so in terms of what I can do, I could go after the Gilmore set now because I did a lot of trophy sets through players that I got, and I have enough elite trophies to do Gilmore. I'm debating on whether doing that or not. 75 trophies is a lot of trophies, and I've got pretty high awareness. Actually, let's take a look here and see. We know that I have one player that needs a lot of awareness boost, and that's Dante Fowler Jr. With all the awareness boosts on my team, only boosts up to 89. And let's just check out all of them. So he's at 99. Calais Campbell's at 99. Wilfork is at 99. I'm sure Sherman is at 99. Darius Slay is at 99. Champ Bailey is at 99. Cam Chancellor, it's at 99. Senior here boosts up higher 109 awareness because he's a goofy headliners card. Shaq Thompson, 99. Urlacher, I'm sure it's at 99. So besides Fowler, Von Miller, Eric Berry at 96, so a little bit lower. He still needs a help, but that's only two players on my defensive squad that can use any kind of awareness boost. They just will not boost up anymore. So as far as that go, I'm looking at Gilmore to try to boost her overall, but for 75 elite trophies, I just don't know how worthwhile it is. I think I just might hang on to the elite trophies and just kind of go from there. Maybe build Gilmore and sell them. Maybe sell elite trophies so I could do Frozen and continue to do that. But, day one of an event like this, guys, I would say let the market get pounded a little bit. Let the prices go down. Ideally, if these gold players become plentiful enough that they go in the 5,000 to 7,000 range, then that Dion card becomes a little bit more economical to do. But this is definitely nothing like the Thanksgiving set, which was very, very easy to do. So that is nothing like that. That's for sure. So that is basically it, guys. That's first part of Frozen. If we get a release of a corner version of Deion Sanders, that might be a very cool card. So we'll have to check that out if that comes. But that is basically it for right now. Thanks for watching.